Alright. Hey everybody, this is Nick Nelson with Magic Online Draft. We're doing a Theros, One of the Gods Journey to Next 8-4 tonight on the Magic Online beta client. We're streaming with the Open Broadcaster software. That's in beta. And we're not using face capture because if you've ever seen the beta with face capture, it renders the cards really badly and the cards become really small if you want to see your face also. So we're not going to use that. Here we go. Back one. And I'm going to turn the actual volume down so you don't hear the sound effects constantly. Okay, so we open Temple, Crystal Nautilus. Let's see. Also, I should say this is actually only my probably the 5th draft of this format, so I'm not 100% comfortable with it, and most archetypes are pretty new to me still, so you know, any criticism or advice is pretty you know, appreciated. Mana dorks in any format are always pretty acceptable, so I think here at least it's between Golden Hind or Warwing Siren. I'm not really sure which is better. Cavalry's pretty good too, and so is I like the Spine, but I don't know if that's correct. Here we're gonna just take the Golden Hind because I feel like it's a pretty safe pick. Okay, we get a Edelline of Blossoms, which is pretty sweet. If that wasn't in the pack, I think the next best pick, I don't know, probably just the Swamp because everything else in this pack just kind of sucks. So yeah, we'll be glad to pick this up here. And we're gonna hope to be green. Colors with green I like the best are probably black or blue. But we're not gonna try to force that or anything. We're just gonna see where it takes us. Hopefully these picks don't take forever. I've also been meaning to try this guy out in standard too. He seems pretty sweet. Okay, so here basically we want to try to build a pretty good constellation deck now because the archetype is pretty awesome. So with that in mind, we like Riptide Chimera is pretty good and combos pretty well with Edelline if we can get some cheap enchantments with it. I don't know what else I would consider here. Rouse the Mob is a pretty powerful card. So is I don't know. A lot of people don't like Cast into Darkness, but I like it a lot. We're gonna take the Chimera though because I think that's just the best card in the pack. Okay, here, see, Pin to the Earth is an enchantment and pseudo removal, so it works pretty well in our deck. What does this guy do? That doesn't seem like the best. Aspect of the Gorgon is okay, but I think Arrow Formation is just probably the better pick here. Goes better with a Horror theme, better than a Constellation theme, but I think it's better than Pin to the Earth. And if I just get a bunch of green dudes and give them flying, I think that's pretty strong. So, okay, next we have let's see, Cloak Siren's not bad. Dreadbringer Lampads isn't bad. Best Devour is pretty bad. Let's see, I'm not sure what the pick here would be. I wish I had some more experience with this format and have a better idea. Let's see, I think I just want to pick the Cloak Siren here. Flyers are always pretty good, and Flash is fun, right? Okay, here we got Cyclops. These packs are all looking pretty much the same actually. But there's a Grove Dancer in the pack, so we'll just pick that up. Seems good. Let's see, another Grove Dancer isn't bad. This guy's pretty good too. He triggers Constellation, but he's a 6-drop, and I don't like. Actually, I just don't really like 6-drops. 2-drops are good, so we're gonna pick another Grove Dancer here, and hopefully we can get some cheaper enchantments. Okay, the third Grove Dancer is pretty much the same pack again. Rise Grove Dancer Humbler again. I think here we actually are going to take the Humbler rather than a third Grove Dancer. This guy's really good. This is pretty late for a Blood Craze Hop Blade, but we're going to really hammer in green and just take the green enchantment. Okay, we might get that anyway. Warring Siren came all the way around, so it's pretty good. I didn't expect that, but definitely take it. Let's see. Curious Dismissal is a pretty okay trick. Judge's Quarters is kind of slow. It's not really my favorite, and everything else is meh. MEH meh. We're gonna take Dismissal. We might not play it, but it's worth having it. I don't think we want a second Humbler, but this might be just a big green deck. So if we pick it, I might play it. Shore Stalker is conditional to be good, and then I don't care about either of these cards, so take a second Humbler. We might not play it though. Painted Earth will take the cheap enchantment, and it's pseudo removal, and it's semi-playable. We'll take that. Okay, we got a Market Festival or a Thassa's Devourer. 2/6 for 5. Or some late ramp. We'll take the late ramp, I guess. Army of Nyx we'll just take out, and this one we'll take out. So, yeah, we're going to definitely try to be heavy blue-green. Probably end up being split down the middle, but try to pick up as many enchantments for the Constellation deck as we can. Okay, there's a 1-drop heroic creature. Nothing too exciting for our archetype in this pack. Crone's Skyguard is one of my favorite cards in the set, but I don't think we're going to pick it here. There's a Stake of the Golden Grove, which is a fine 5-drop, and we're just going to pick that up here. Tromocratus or Tromocratus? Tromocratus. Either way, we're not picking him. So here we probably want the either Divination, Shadowswalker, or Nyxborn Wolf. We want to keep the creature and enchantment count high, so that gives a nod to the wolf since he counts as both. Also, bestow creature and bestow is very good, so I'm gonna pick that up here. Ooh, Archetype of Courage. Really strong card, but not for us. But neither really is anything else in this pack. Aspect of the Hydra is combat trick, which it's probably better than the Mortal Resolve here. There's also a Divination in this pack, but I think we just want to try to hammer it home with our creatures. So we'll take that here. Maybe try to lean more towards green now. Oh, this is a pretty strong pack for white, which we are not. There's still a Thalnux Primos and a Pegasus in the pack, so it's pretty good for whoever's getting those, or at least whoever gets at least one of them. Here we're going to take the Mortal's Resolve because it goes well with our Siren. That's basically it though. everything else can just get indestructible for a turn very shortly. Band Tromper here is pretty good pick 4-drop for our deck. Probably better than the Grave Robber Spiders, just because we won't be activating that most likely. Sado Wayfinder is a lot better in the green-black list, so we're not going to worry about that. We'll just take the Band Tromper here. Ooh, Hero's Faller. That's actually pretty awesome for us, but so would be a Retraction Helix. Boy, this guy. This is a strong pack for our colors, but we only get one. So that's tough. It's either going to be the Hero's Faller or the Retraction Helix. Man, if that was an enchantment too, that would definitely get the nod. What to pick? I don't know. You guys can probably tell me what pick was better in the comments too, so that'll help me. But here I'm going to take the Hero's Faller. I think both are strong. I don't think either could be wrong, so it's fine. Here's going to have another snake. This is for as far as green 5-drops goes, pretty good. So take that here. So it did say we wanted to lean more on green, which would be good, which would make Sword of Center pretty good. But the enchantments theme makes Stratuswalk pretty good. But I don't know how good this card really is. I've played with it and it seems okay. Definitely, the fact that it cantrips definitely makes it playable. So here though, I think we just want to get our damages in and get our opponents beat down. So we're gonna take the 2-drop creature. Let's see, back to the first spec. The Starbreaker for a 2/1 for 4, don't really feel like being able to destroy an aura really makes that guy that great. Also, the Inspired Disciple here is just a 2/2 and easily just gets outclassed by the other flyers in its category. I don't really think we're going to be playing any of these cards, so there's an argument for the rebuff, I guess. So yeah, we ended up just taking that rebuff anyway, but we're definitely not playing that card. So here it's between the Stratuswalk or the Divination. Stratuswalk is enchantment, goes with our constellation theme a bit, which, you know, I don't know if we can call it theme. We only have 3 constellation cards, but being able to combo this off seems good. But here we're just going to take the Divination, because it's going to be for sure playable. Let's see, second Mortal's Resolve. This Skyguard is still in this pack, which is pretty insane. Don't want to play this card. I definitely don't think I want to play 2 of these. We're just going to hate this Skyguard. Get rid of it. Fearsome Tempers. I think one of the strongest enchantments. It could really take over late game. We definitely don't want to play against this card. Yeah, so we'll just get rid of that. I didn't care about that creature that much. Greatheart is very borderline playable, I guess, as a 23rd card maybe, but I think the Black Bestow creature could do some good. So get rid of that, and get rid of that. So if we had to play all of these cards, then I wouldn't be too upset about that. We definitely want to try to pick up some of the stronger green cards in the Theros set though now, and hopefully some Voyages and some Griptides. Let's see here. I think, yeah, Nissan Corch is really the only card for us in this pack, but it's got some pretty good cards for some other colors here. But yeah, we'll just take the Corsher and be happy. It's one of the best 3-drops in the game, so just take that. So start looking at some cards we're probably not going to be playing. So I'm not really sure how good Cura's Dismissal is. I've never played against or with this card. So I guess it just depends on how enchantment heavy our opponent's deck would be. Ooh, Whip of Orbos. That could take over someone's game. Not ours though. Well, it could take against us. It could, but for us, it's either going to be an Ordeal of Nalia or Voyaging Satyr. Typically, I think the Voyaging Satyr is stronger, but we are definitely happy to add a heroic trigger for a Siren or Constellation trigger for the Blossom. So we're just going to take the Ordeal here and prioritize synergy. Okay, we got the blue Ordeal, we got Riptide, we got Nemesis of Mortals. All very good cards. Very good things we want to see. Oh, that's really tough. We don't really have anything in terms of interaction with our opponent's creatures yet. Pins of Earth, kind of, so that makes me lean towards the Riptide here. Nemesis Mortals is definitely a strong creature, but I think we all want to have the ability to bounce our opponent's creature, and we don't have any of those yet, so we're going to take the Riptide here. Okay, here, I think, yeah, we want the second Nascent Courser more than we want another Heroic Enabler or a Combat Trick. So here we're going to just take the Nascent Courser and be happy with that. Let's see, the Mnemonic Wall doesn't really do much for our deck. Neither does the Coastline Chimera though. This could be a pack to hate something out, which if I was going to hate something out, it would be the Hopeful Eidolon, because it's definitely a really good card, and I think it's the strongest card in the pack. Yeah, so we're just gonna take this Eidolon out of the pack. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Here we got Triton Tactics and Voyage's End. I think this is pretty split in opinions. Half the people say Triton Tactics hand down, the other half say Voyage's End hands down. I think they're both pretty 50-50. Either one's gonna make the cut for sure, whichever one we pick. That's pretty tough. I do like being able to turn my creatures sideways every turn and then possibly untap and Triton Tactics somebody, but I don't know. I think Voyage's End here is gonna be our pick, which, yeah, like I said, to me it's 50-50. I was happy with either pick. So don't scream at me if you think I'm wrong. Let's see, Hunt of the Hunter is a really good sideboard card for us. I think it's better to take the good sideboard card for us than it is to take, I don't know, a possibly hated card, which would just be the Disciple, I guess, or maybe the Cavalry Pegasus, but this could potentially be better for us than the chance of hating one of these cards would actually matter. So we're going to take the Hunt of the Hunter. It's not going to make the main deck, but we definitely like it. So here, Oculus Form is good, and I think it's strongest in the blue-green archetype. Nadia's Presence is a cantripping, mana-fixing enchantment, which is also fine, but I think it'd be better to possibly have an unblockable snake or even an unblockable cursor that could scry every turn, so we're going to go ahead and take that. Okay, here it looks like we're hating because I don't think we're going to be giving somebody a 2/2 flyer because we don't seem very strong against flyer. So, Vanquish the Foul, could kill some more stuff. This guy gets an early damage. This guy's red and he's stabbing some poor dude, but I don't know, it's sick. So this guy, dude stabber. Okay, Mnemonic Wall looks a little bit better now that we picked up the Voyage's End, and we had the Grip type before the last one, but Mnemonic Wall looks a little bit better in Could possibly a sideboard card. I don't think it's making the main deck though. Here between Prison Chimera and Sedge Scorpion. Think in the interest of green, we're gonna get the Sedge Scorpion. It's also only 1 green and not double blue, so take that. Here we're gonna take the Defend Hearth, which decent sideboard card, and then we're gonna take this guy's like never played. Whoever gets him, so just take a Spark Jolt just in case we play against that one person who's gonna play a Spark Jolt and just kill our Sedge Scorpion. Alright, so we're going to have to cut some cards, but it's always better to have to cut cards than have to start looking at your sideboard to fill out your deck, so we're okay with cutting some cards. I'm just going to wait until the deck building starts before I start separating stuff. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do creatures. Converted mana cost, we're going to do creatures, and then under the creatures we're going to do non-creature spells. Let's just drag this over here. This is okay. Yeah, the beta's pretty good, you know. Everybody says that the beta is just garbage and blah blah blah, but look, you can like drag cards, and then they don't go where you want them to, so obviously good. So yeah, this is how you have to drag cards. You have to like step ladder approach kind of thing. There we go. Okay, we got it. Okay, we got a good creature count, so it's definitely what we want. Especially in a deck like this, we want max creatures. Which is in the Earth, Aspects, that and that. Okay, so 19 creatures. With some stuff. Okay, how many enchantments do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enchantments. It's actually not that many considering I want to cut the market festival at least. So I have to cut 6 cards because I definitely want to play 27 lands in this deck. I mean, not 17, not 27. Even with the ramp, we want to be able to cast our big stuff on time. Demonic Wall can only grab Grip Type Divination, Voyage's End, and then those are really the best cards I could even grab, and it doesn't even fit really well in this deck, so that's gonna be the first cut. 2 Humblers is iffy considering I don't know how a card this good is. Really gives all your creatures trample and not just him, so that's definitely good. So I don't know, that's tough. Maybe we'll find out tonight just how good that card is. Let's see, next cut. Ooh, this is tough. Yeah, okay. I think definitely the Market Festival, and then probably the Mortal's Resolve. Probably this Pin to the Earth because I don't want to just make a wall for my opponent to be able to block all my ground creatures. Doesn't seem that powerful, even if it draws me a card. Aerial Formation is definitely good. Aqua Swarm is iffy. Aspect is pretty good in this deck. Let's see, the next worst card is probably one of the Humblers is probably the next worst card. Don't want to get like opening hand of 3 lands and like 2 Snakes and 2 Humblers. Even though that probably won't happen, but you know. Magical Wisdom's Land. Let's see, this guy, being able to keep enchantment control in his hand. This guy combos not very well anymore. Not very well at all. The 3/4 for 3 though, it's really good, but I don't think realistically. I think realistically he's gonna do more harm than good in this deck. which is unfortunate because he's pretty sweet. So yeah, he's gonna be the next cut. Also, cutting blue is a little bit bigger of a priority just because it helps our mana. Let's see, the next worst card is probably the Cloaked Siren. Just 3/2 flash at the end of turn 4, and then just trade with somebody's Heartbeat or something probably, or just get magma sprayed. So 17 creatures, but so 16 creatures and 7 other spells, including 2 bounce, 1 draw, an ordeal, combat trick, kind of combat trick / game ender, and then just a little bit of a I don't know, whatever you want to call Aqua's form. Just pretty good in some situations, pretty bad in other situations. Let's see, we have big dudes that can possibly get through our opponent's dudes anyway. And this card might be just more cute than it is good. And then we can add another creature to our deck, which would be probably the Cloak Siren. Yeah, I like that. I think we're gonna run these 23. We have a Ordeal, Divination, Golden Hind, Hero's Follower. All those cards in their own way help us get to 6, where we want to drop Humbler of Mortals on them and start beating them to death. So I'm gonna sort by color. This is it's pretty close to mono green, just splashing blue, and our blues are just 1. So we have nothing in our deck that really wants us to have like all forest or anything like that. And we do want to hit our blue early. So 6/11 I think is what we want to do. Yeah, I don't think I want 5/12. 6/11 should be good. Yeah, it's gonna be awkward if I have like 2 islands and a forest with a sword by center in my opening hand, but 6/11 should be able to get there pretty good. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just was like, yeah, we only have 3 blue cards in our deck, because it didn't even occur to me that I was missing just 4 cards. Okay, so now, with that in mind, I think we will add an island. Oh yeah. It's a good thing I'm pretty good. Okay, so this is 17 lands with 10/7 now. Yeah, it looks better with more blue than I actually thought we had. So we're gonna go ahead and submit this, and it will see you for round 1.